just, like, it just vanished, you know? It just completely vanished into thin air, it felt like.
A 2 News investigation, a member of the Ute Tribe living in Sandy vanishes without a trace. Police body cam footage. His final stop at a motel is the last time anybody saw John Kurip.
Nearly a year later, there are no witnesses, no footprints, no answers as to what happened to him. Jim Spiewak live in Midvale. And Jim, you spoke with investigators and John's family who are holding on to hope at this point that the case is growing colder by the day.
Yeah, Heidi, you know, John's been missing for close to a year now. We're standing right on the border of Sandy Midvale. This is basically his last known location before he just vanishes without a trace.
Oh man, he really was the life of the party.
As a father, John Kurip tried his best to be a great dad to his now 20-year-old daughter, Alicia Solis.
He was a really big light, you know, and he just brought joy and knew how to make everyone laugh.
Kurip, a member of the Ute Tribe, struggled with alcohol but had recently completed treatment.
We were all going to go to this concert together and we were going to have dinner before we left.
But that night never happened. On August 10th of 2024, Alicia began receiving a string of strange texts from her dad.
He was texting me and asking me what time it was. He was asking me where he was at. He was asking me where I was at. It was just weird.
John also texted his parents, who drove several hours to the Salt Lake area to check on him.
By the time that they had gone out there, he was gone. He was just nowhere to be seen.
Slowly lifting away.
In the hours before he vanished, body cam video from 7:42 a.m. on August 11th, 2024, shows John admitting to recent substance use.
You're at a rehab facility, yeah? Right?
I completed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What was your drug of choice?
Alcohol.
Police had been called after John was spotted knocking on doors, even entering a home where he was chased out at gunpoint.
A little too much?
No.
John was not arrested. He declined medical help, and police drove him back to his apartment in Sandy. Then at 10:10 a.m.,
have you knocking on people's doors, walking in their backyards and stuff. I also don't want you passing out.
In this second body cam video from Sandy City Police, John is wearing different clothes.
So I can take you back home. I can take you up to the hospital. Whatever you want to do.
Can you take me to the townhouse suites?
Like the ones right by the Sportsman's Warehouse? Yeah, I'll take you there, man. I don't care.
And is that the last we've really seen of John? That is the last that we know of John and any contact that we've had.
Retired Deputy Police Chief Chris Bertram is a private investigator on this case.
What do you think happened? I mean, do we think John's alive? We worry about that, that maybe something has happened to John or something John has decided to do with, by himself. We're just not sure.
For nearly a year, Bertram and other PIs have followed every lead. John left behind all of his belongings of his stable life, which included a tribal stipend and close ties to his kids.
Did somebody give him a ride? Did somebody have an interaction with him? Did somebody pick him up and, put him in harm's way? What's surprising to us is we're in an urban area, and we have not, nobody's found John. And so we're concerned about that.
I want my dad home.
And so is Alicia, who's already spent a Father's Day and a birthday without her dad.
A part of me is just kind of like, are we ever going to find him? A part of me is kind of giving up on that hope.
Now, Sandy police say this is still an open and active investigation, and because of that, the family is now putting up $5,000 for any information that can help lead to finding John. Reporting live in Midvale, Jim Spiewak, KUTV 2 News.